Hi guys, so here's my model gold mine. It's probably set for early 1900s. Now the kit I got came with these buildings, came with the head frame over here, and a couple of these little ore carts, but I got a separate kit that came with the tracks over here. That was separate, the tracks, and an additional ore cart. This little bucket here came with it as well. And the locomotive was also a separate kit right there. So a lot of this other stuff I just added. See, there's like little boxes for dynamite and stuff. There's a guy here working the coal building to run the hoist drum inside. There's more, there's buckets here I got separately. There's my pile of ore right over here, waste rock, more miners. I added cribbing for real effects. I even added what it looks like a vein of gold and quartz over here, and guys are trying to work at it, as you can see. And here's the underground section. So it's kind of like they cut the rock over here, and then they made adits go into the tunnels and cuts. So see the ladderway going down into one of the tunnels. There's the vein material going here. There's an abandoned tunnel that was closed off, and there's a cut. So you can see I even put little wood cribbing on the inside that makes it look like, you know, people were working on it. There's even like a little bit of rope up here that kind of simulates like people going down on the rope. Another small cut here, more cribbing. I even added some old vegetation, like lichen, I believe, dry lichen, to simulate a bit of a look of old vegetation. And of course, here's the head frame. I even cut into the styrofoam going down, and it connects with the underground area, kind of. That's kind of neat, eh? Another miner. Made a little homemade like a crane thing. And there's another cut over here. You can see it. That looks pretty good. The gold kind of and the white gives it a look that it's a functional cut. I like that. Stockpile of gold ore. There's a guy working a steam power boiler over here that is quite detailed. So that's pretty neat. I think that's pretty good. So that's the front of the building. There's a dead tree there, like just a piece of tree I got along the shoreline just broke a branch off, and it looks weathered, so it looks like a dead tree. I like that. So let's take a look at the back part of it. All right, let's spin this around. So here's a look from the back. Gives you another idea. I had like a little fake boiler here. There's a close-up of the locomotive. There's almost like a wire here that looks like it could be a power source or compression line. That's neat. And here's a cross-section of underground. I think that's actually quite neat in itself. Look at that. See? There's even a guy in there working. You can see the tracks down there. Black powder. There's a cut the guy's working in the back too. Some little fake signage. And there's a tunnel that goes into the top of the head frame, comes out down here. Locomotive. There's like crosscuts of veins, ore buckets full of ore material, dynamite box. And then it keeps going. There's another side tunnel here that exits on the other side. You can see the light there. And then there's another guy over here bringing some materials. And there's like, this is like the side adit entrance. Yeah, kind of like a cross section almost, see? So you know what, not too bad guys. Glad you enjoyed. Thank you.